So let's see if you can do it. See if you can get an S.
Welcome everyone. Someone here doesn't think I can get an S, so I'm going to get...
No, I think you can, but I just wanted to point out the fact that I have both the S's here. So let's see if you can do it against Colonel something.
Apparently his name had to be censored.
There you are, Goku.
How did you get up here?
Huh? Weren't you down below, Ada?
There was an elevator.
The highest floors are very hard. I will take you there.
What does that mean?
Oh, some of his lines are reminding me of... I watched the What Happened video of recently of Devil's Third. And honestly, every line of is it Itagaki, the director of Dead or Alive, well, the former director of Dead or Alive and such, is just
I will pay you.
wonderful, because he can't, like, the best quote from it was early on, where he replied to someone who were like they were asking how long it would take, sort of thing, and his comment was I'm a mathematician, but I can't count.
Also, I like how this was literally, hey, we just want to skip. Oh, there's guns!
Yeah.
Just like straight up rifles. Why are they just chilling there?
Are you the boss here? Give me back the mayor.
Okay, I lost. You can have the mayor.
I have an unnecessary amount of... They're very poorly made rifles as well.
Here, kid. Wanna join our army?
What? Our army!
Not quite expected from his voice from read the manga.
General,
Been a long time since I watched the anime. I've got like 3 seasons of this on Buck.
This is how to stop crime.
Surrender. A traitor android.
Oh, I see, because he's in the ice area.
He doesn't sound Russian. Why doesn't Aita just crush his skull?
Because he's a pacifist.
Alright, but let's be honest. It wouldn't kill the guy. It's Dragon Ball. It's like Dragon Ball Z. Death is irrelevant. You just use magic balls and bring people back to life.
Yeah, but that requires you wanting... Who wants to bring back General White?
Who wants to care about the Red Ribbon Army? The best thing they did was give us Android 18.
See?
That's a very specific sentence. Why
okay,
not?
ironically, you saying about the SS rank thing, I remember having difficulties with this the first time I did it, back in my old playthrough, because then again, Jelly Jiggler here, okay, they actually got him to use his actual name. In the Game Boy Advance one, I think they just called him Jelly Jiggler.
Oh, God.
Actually, no, that was the manga. The manga didn't give him a name, it was later they gave him a name.
Prepare to be swallowed whole. Well...
No, let's see, I remember how this works in Advanced Adventure. I remember having difficulty with him before. Oh, no, it's different how I remember. Oh, yeah, okay, I need to trigger the cutscene there.
What's with him? My attacks aren't working at all.
Whoa!
Still a better voice than what Goku's Japanese voice actually is. I know it's a respected mangaka and all, but oh gosh. It's just so unbearably painful listening to him talk.
He's high pitch, isn't he? Oh, you have to freeze. That makes sense. So this is basically like... Is this where they got the inspiration for that one of those dudes from the Dr. Wheeler movie?
I guess so.
That is not a nice sound effect. Wow, this is going to take a while.
I'm wondering where all the sound has gone.
Don't worry, I'll put some music in the background if there is none. Why is he not attacking you? Why are they sending in robots that...
Oh, darn.
Why would they intentionally send in the robots that is the guy's one weakness?
Yeah, before it made more sense.
Oh,
where
lightning! Whoa!
Before it made more sense where, Goku had to knock out the wall to let in the cold air from outside.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. He just no-scoped you. There's also no healing items in this fight.
Oh, gosh.
He's surprisingly accurate. Don't worry, he's an attack that can't even reach you. This is peak sound design for your video game. He just watches.
Yep.
Why doesn't he attack? Surely the Kamehameha would still hurt him. It's just energy.
Can't. Forgot about the
That
Z
time
thing, yeah.
Yeah, and the lag.
Oh, gosh, remember to wait until he fires it off rather than get caught up in the dodge thing there. Oh, what the?
Oh.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not getting a S rank on this.
I feel like that move's supposed to be choreographed by the strikes, the little clouds at the top that we can't see.
Yeah, because of our
TV
screen, yeah.
It's like, it's not your fault in the slightest. This is not something you would be able to get an S rank on, given the situation.
I'll be able to in future now, though. Cause
Oh, yeah, because you know what he's going to do. Well, it seems there's no actual time limit on this section. Oh, he's dead.
Apparently did it. Oh, and...
Maybe we should remove the strap. Oh no, it won't even matter because of that.
Yeah.
Same. When you have to get out of bed to pee.
Okay, I'm not sure what the wee wag was there for, but
Because mandatory motion control. He just
no, like usually they flow that in a bit better. Like one cutscene was a little bit odd with it. Like usually it's like him charging the camera hard, then he does it. They kind of switched the scene there to show the guy frozen.
mandatory motion controls.
Again, I like motion controls.
I've got nothing against them, but like
Red Steel would have been infinitely worse without motion controls, despite how the sword sections were terrible because of motion controls. But the simple action of opening the door of a nunchuck swing was a lot more entertaining.
Entertaining, yes.
And shooting and any FPS is much more fun when you aim the gun.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Okay, I lost. You can have the mayor.
Psych! I already killed him.
Ha! You actually believed that. Don't move, brat.
I didn't have chance to believe.
Yeah, the mayor just clipped into your arm.
Hostage. Give it up, General White.
Also, they made Aya look so much smaller here because they needed to fit him into the frame.
You dirty!
Russia.
Better not move an inch. Turn around, kid.
Moves only
You
centimeters.
want this one to live?
How am I supposed to turn?
Oh, brother!
I can't turn left. It's gonna hard for turning around.
What happened?
Shot him with the power gun that we picked up earlier.
He shot him with the... Oh! The mayor's clipped out of distance. I absorbed him into my muscles! Apparently Goku just got magically shot by nothing. The guy must have been holding the gun off screen to avoid that.
How dare you? You hurt
Now I will kill you!
You're bad. I'll punish you.
No, you say he's a pacifist, but that man is dead. The mere collision...
Remember, Gohan's a pacifist, and he's got one of the highest kill counts in all of Dragon Ball.
Yep. The mere impact on that, military-grade steel wall would have killed that man.
He shot you too, didn't he?
Did he?
I am
He
an
did.
android.
We didn't see the bullet.
You didn't get to see it, but the power gun, which could knock Goku out, just, hit into air and it did barely anything.
You think Goku would have understood androids a bit more, given, you know, he knew one?
Oh, to be fair, you know,
fact, did I ever-
Eta was an actual. The problem is that Eta was an actual android, and then I guess because they wanted to tie it in to Z, when the English dub happened, instead of calling them cyborgs like 18 and 17R, they kept calling them androids.
Here's another question.
When cyborgs 17 and 18 we call them androids. Well, you're wrong.
That's right.
One, why are the straight up robots always stronger than the cyborgs? The androids are stronger than their other parts.
Hiding a Dragon Ball.
Like 17 and 18 are weaker than 16.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was getting confused because of the confusion of the android and cyborg conversation.
And, like, Eta exists. Did they ever revisit this place?
No, they've shown it off in clips before, but you don't see Goku going back here. In Dragon Ball Z Kakarot that they've made, you actually can basically see almost all the important Dragon Ball characters. You know, you get missions involving Nam, Launch, all that. And you also get to go back here, see the characters as well.
I remember Nam. That was a fight. A stripper entered a martial arts tournament.
Ranfan.
That was a thing that happened, and I assume she got killed, like everyone else did.
She was one of the top 8. She was one of the few sort of female martial artists who managed to get into the top 8
by stripping.
Her, Chi-Chi, Videl. That's 18, and and later in GT, if you count it, Pan. That's the entire history of female fighters in martial arts.
Volumes of how high up female characters are in shonen mangas when that happened.
I mean, to be fair, it's a weird, consistent thing. A lot of the shonen mangakas say they're not good at designing female characters.
No, they design them fine though.
Or characterizing them. It's like, it's weird. It's like, it's not that different from writing a male character, really.
No, you just write a character. It's not that hard. You don't.
Oh, hello. That's kind of funny. They've got her Japanese name here, but in her translated name, her name is Snow, which is ironically not what Suno means, because the Japanese word for snow is Yuki.
I know.
Hence, Yuki-onna.
But, like, here's the thing. Writing a female character is like writing a male character. You just write a character. And then you design the character. They're not bad at designing female characters, because they have them designed
already. There also
already.
seems to be a bit of a mandate for a lot of the Japanese mangakas. I mean, I guess because it is... Oh, yeah, and they just off-screen mentioned, didn't even mention that Flying Nimbus was actually alive there. So,
yeah.
It's alive!
But, like, here's the thing. You've got these characters, you've already established them as characters, so...
Yeah, I'm not going yes. I'm going A.
Wow. Impressive.
Got a good max combo. And a good time, so...
Yeah. Like, what's the point in an action manga where you have a main female character that doesn't fight?
Well, okay, most of the time, that comes to two things. One, because of Japanese culture. I mean, particularly as of late, they're trying to encourage people to actually marry and have children, which they're struggling with because of Japanese... Ironically, the way they can do that is make work hours less excessive, but they're not thinking of that way. They're thinking, if we influence the mangas to promote people having families and children...
So why don't the women fight?
No, but that's why they often end up being thrown in, like have like romance things sort of done sort of thing. But the whole not fighting thing... Part of the time it's because the mangakas, again, didn't necessarily want to do, have the characters there. They just feel mandatory to do so. Because, like, they'll need a love interest sort of thing.
I know what Oda's excuse is, and I hate it.
And other times you got the Oda situation.
I don't want to have women fight. Alright, so why bother putting them in?
I mean, also, a lot of the sort of, more perfected female characters from the Japanese view can be more of the less aggressive type sort of thing, which is ironic given that they created the entire field of tsunderes.
Yeah, but like, I don't understand it. Why create like a story where everything is about action and introduce these characters who clearly have aspects of action and then do nothing.
I feel that'd be
nothing.
I'd like to see an interview.
I'm calling Hero Academy out on this. You suck at writing female characters.
It would be nice if someone actually
characters.
asked someone in an interview something along those lines to actually get to the bottom of it, sort of thing. That'd be quite nice.
Hey, Hiroshi?
Yes. I mean, I'm not him, but okay.
Hiroshi, why is it that...
Yeah, it turns out it's actually a pseudonym. I've been writing Boku No Hero this entire time.
Why is it that you are completely incapable of making use of your female characters, yet you keep making them, like... You try and make them relevant, and yet there's only one of them you've written well.
They're there for waifus.
Yeah, and I hate it. Because they're nothing. They're just empty personalities. Here's your trope. Thank you. I don't care. If I want a waifu, I'll choose a character that has personality and actually does something.
Well, luckily you're bi, so you don't have to limit yourself. You can just have a husband now.
Shame I...
Mina was the second most important female character in an arc where she doesn't actually appear in it. I love that fact. That is so bad, so bafflingly bad. It's brilliant.
Oh my god! I think I just hate literally all of the characters in Hero Academy.
What do you mean?
Well, Deku sucks.
Established.
Bakugo's an asshole. Just like
established.
It's charming. Not charming at all, actually. He's just an unapologetic
He has
asshole.
good character development so long as it's not connected to Deku.
But I would never date him because he's just an asshole, and no one should.
I'm not sure he's interested in dating anyway.
He's clearly abusive.
Todoroki is incredibly generic of a character.
Todoroki is just boring, to be honest.
Kirishima? Nice guy Kirishima,
Kirishima's
who's
dead.
Nice guy Kirishima, who also emphasizes manliness, despite also being the nice guy of the group.
Kirishima's
not a nice guy in that way.
Weird thing, but Kirishima and Kaminari are probably the two highest... Oh, Idia, sorry, but Idia doesn't get screen time, so he's not actually a part of Hero Academy.
I like Ida.
The
only problem is that they introduced... The only problem is that Vigilantes came about and they showed off Ida's brother, and it's like, Ida's brother is amazing.
Yeah. Vigilante... I can actually talk about Vigilantes in that episode, because that had a new chapter.
Okay.
But, half the cast... It's just
Are you saying you wouldn't date Mineta?
As much as I love Mineta, the most fun I'd probably get is punting him across the room. Can you imagine just picking him up, yeeting him, and watching him stick to a wall? I love Mineta as a character, but that would be hilarious.
What about Sugar Daddy?
I forgot he existed.
Tentacle?
I forgot he existed.
Zero?
No, I don't know, it'd be uncomfortable dating him, there'd just be tape everywhere. I guess if you're into BDSM, he'd be a good choice.
Tokoyami?
He has a bird face and a sentient creature living in him. I have too many questions about him. What does his passport look like? Does he have 2 passports? Does it count as cheating if his bird tells him answers?
Are we only counting the 1A students because you got All Might?
Oh, outside of the 1A students, there's a couple nice choices. Mostly developed from Vigilantes. I like Azawara, but I feel like I am too similar to him. Midnight's hilarious, but also pays too much attention to young children in a not safe for work manner. And I feel like she should probably be in jail. The president is a mouse, and I'm not crossing that line.
Well, I'm going to click Pirate Ship so we actually get started.
Present Mike is too loud.
Given you are the introvert, it might be a good thing. Balance things out.
No, as in, he'd just give me a headache. 1B, there's only really 2 characters. Well, there's 3 characters there that are relevant. Diet. Kirishima. I
Tetsu
forgot his
Tetsu.
name. Yeah.
Tetsu.
You know, I knew.
His name is literally Steel.
No, I knew Tetsu's name, but I forgot Kirishima's name. Which at that point,
Remember, he beat Torodoki.
That's true. He
I mean,
did.
spoilers here, but
But is that really a challenge?
true.
I
can't remember a lot of the others.
Momoa. Who I love to bits, but he is the most up his own ass douche.
Mm.
You know.
Oh wait, you forgot
And
Aoyama from 1A. Frenchie.
see my notes from Momoa. I forgot a lot of characters from 1A. There's Earpods Girl, Jiro, and
let's see.
she's a character.
There's Shroom Girl.
Shroom Girl. I don't know what she is. I've seen her once.
Black guy. That sounds wrong, but
that is literally what he is.
His
though.
quirk is literally black.
Yeah, I cannot get over that. That's what they decided to call the quirk. But let's just end this episode. Basically, the characters from Boku No Hero, they're all terrible.
They're not
people,
good on Tinder.
And I would not date any of them except Kirishima and somehow Kaminari.
Cheer, everyone!
Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I was just gonna cut the episode.